Like, if people are going to be able to use a blockchain, they're not going to have to. They're going to have to not. It's going to have to be the case where you can use a blockchain without having to know what a private key is, or without having to know what a blockchain is. Like, it's just going to have to just work. And I think we're really close. I think we're just like a couple of months away from turning some of those corners to true mass adoption, providing the financial services that like ordinary people around the world need. And that's why we've been doing this for so long.
I want to salute every service member who has helped us carry out this critical mission. It's really a very important mission. And I told Pete, we should use some of these dangerous cities as training grounds for our military, National Guard, but military. Because we're going into Chicago very soon. That's a big city with an incompetent governor, stupid.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and
When the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten, and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. You can't make this stuff up. There's so much going on, and I was doing research last night. It's just so much. It's so many moving pieces. But now we officially have the government shut down, and we know what they're doing behind the scenes. Putting the government on blockchain. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. We are living in some amazing times. Now, guys, right now we have Bitcoin and crypto moving up. Don't forget, on Friday we have options. And the 5th actually falls on a Sunday. And we know that's when CME opens. And we'll start to see volume and open interest pick up. And then, of course, we have these treasuries and these spot Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETF inflows will pick up also. Now, we have stocks flat. We also had NVIDIA hit $4.5 trillion market cap. Guys, it's unbelievable. Now, you all know I love NVIDIA, but we know those numbers make no sense whatsoever unless you know about the 4th Industrial Revolution. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates right now down. We have the dollar down. We have volume and crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $49 billion yesterday. Make sure you're pulling on a daily basis during the week. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates high for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And yes, guys, it's finally here. A government shutdown. When was the last time we had a government shutdown? That's right. Trump was in office. And all this is definitely scripted. We know this is definitely biblical, but it is definitely scripted, especially if you listen to those military speeches he had yesterday. And I'm going to go over that in the second video. But we are definitely living in some crazy times, especially when you're awoke. It's just amazing what the sheep fall for. And with this government shutdown, we definitely know they're getting us put on blockchain, but it's a whole lot of moves that'll be made behind the scenes that we will have no clue. And then also a lot of numbers that we're not going to get that you need for the markets that would actually make the markets pull back. But since we're not going to be getting these numbers, the markets can continue to climb. Now, since we do have the shutdown, we know for a fact we're right on this time schedule for the fourth industrial revolution. And not just that, we also know we're on the perfect time schedule for Armageddon. And that's the reason why this is biblical, because they're following the scriptures' scripts. So make sure you're getting yourselves prepared. Stay in the lab. I know you want to go out and have fun, but stay in the lab. It's definitely going to pay off at the end. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs right now up as I'm doing this video. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We have Stripe's Bridge introduces open issuance, a platform allowing businesses to launch and manage their own stablecoins. And when you're talking about launching your own stablecoin, it's really just a token. You really don't have an official stablecoin. It's just a vehicle to move value. But we're definitely going to see a whole lot of these companies with stablecoins, and eventually the stablecoins that are backed by treasuries, all that is going to fall in the hands of the central banks. We know a run eventually is going to happen. We've seen the movie before. And the same thing will go for all these treasuries. There's definitely going to be an NAV flip where only 1% of the 1% of these cryptos are going to be left. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. Now we have Coinbase tops $1 billion in Bitcoin-backed on-chain loans via Morpho. And I told you guys from the beginning, all these exchanges are nothing but banks, because we know loans do what? Bring in fees. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. Now we have Aptos partners with Trump's family's World Liberty Fund to integrate USD1 stablecoin. And again, when it comes to Trump, not only is he moving a sheep to the fourth industrial revolution, his family is invested in every sector. And of course, the sheep have no clue. He is definitely leading the sheep into the slaughterhouse. We know this for a fact. But those who are conscious, he's leading you to the money. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you. And then lastly, we have Ripple CTO David Schwartz is stepping down, riding off into the sun. Still is going to be working on the technology. And as the Ripple drama is over, he's riding off in the sun. And don't forget, he was working for the Alphabet Boys. Now his job is done, because it's time, guys. It's time for them to flip that switch to the fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the Cryptoteacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Cryptoteacher and the new World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks, And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids' books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.